Alright everybody, it's D Fishman back again, or Daryl. Got a swarm right here. My wife tried to come get it this morning, and it was a little bit lower down and she bumped it and it fell on the ground. So luckily it got back up in the tree. It's a pretty good sized swarm. We're gonna try to get it in the box. I'm gonna spray it down with some sugar water and stuff like I normally do. So stick around. I think this is swarm number 6 or 7 for the year, and probably for the past week and a half. So it don't look like much there, but there's actually a pretty good sized clump of bees right there. So let's get it in the box.
What's that you putting on? Huh?
Sugar water.
Oh. You know, I thought this morning if we had some sugar water, it might be. There's briars in there too. You need clippers?
Go.
You want me to? These things is mean. They're all over the place.
Mean bees. I just got eat up. I think part of the problem with these is they've been messed with so much today. Alright, here's a little different angle. We got a big pile of bees there on the left hand side of the thing, and I still got some in the tree, so I'm going to spray the ones that are up there in the bush and try to knock them down in the hive. They eat me up. I bet I got stung probably 6 times, 7 times. A couple times on the neck, 1 time in the ear, a couple times on the leg. Matter of fact, stings are still in the ones on my leg, so not all hives or not all swarms are nice. So this is a risk you take if you don't suit up when you go get a swarm. So you have to take the good with the bad. That's why this swarm's been here a while. There's actually a little bit of comb they've built up there, so that's part of the reason why they're aggressive. There's a little bit of comb up here. We're going back up and regroup a little bit. We got some bees fanning in the hive, as you can see. Their little butts in the air. Not 100% sure if the queen's in the box, but I'm going to try to take this limb down so we can get a little bit better. There is comb in that tree, so that's the reason why they're pissy, I do believe. So stick around. I'm going to reposition the camera. We're going to get this limb out of this thing so we can get them in the box. Alright, so what we got, the only thing I got in the truck to take the limb out is yon machete. So this should be fun since they're already pissed off. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut that limb out of the way or off and get it over here on the ground so I can so the bees will quit congregating on it, and we can make sure that we're gonna get the queen in the box. So this should be fun, since the bees already pissed at me smacking this tree branch with a machete. So this should be interesting. So what I did right there is I took the limb out that they had the drone comb on. I don't know if you can, well, here's a piece of it. They had already made this, so I'm guessing this swarm's been here 3 or 4 days. I'm trying to see if I can. She hadn't started laying, so. But what I got now is the bees swarming around the box. I'm thinking that she's in the box. I'm not 100% sure. So we're pretty much gonna watch and see what the bees do. This is one of them non-typical swarm removals. Like I said, I got eat up. I probably got popped 4 or 5 times on the neck. I got my mama with me a while ago. When she was talking, I told her to shut up, and I forgot the part about getting the trick, so I apologized to her a while ago. I just didn't want her to get stung. So looks like they're trying to migrate toward the box. I'm gonna give you a different view. I'm gonna swing you around there to the front of the hive. We got bees everywhere right now. All right. What I did was I had bees everywhere. They were all over the top of the box, so I gently put the top on it, pushed the bees out that I could, and the ones that were on the side, I knocked them back off the hive, and that got them in the air. Hopefully they're going to start going in the box. I'm going to give them a few minutes to settle down, and I'm going to open it back up and look for the queen again. So this is not a typical swarmer catch. Normally don't take this long. So take the good with the bad. Well, we've given them a little bit of time to settle down. They're still on the front of the box, so I'm going to flip through these frames and see if we can find the queen. If I go ahead and find her, I'll put her in the clip, and we'll try to get this party wrapped up. So these are pretty pissy bees. I got my mama with me, and she got popped while I go over the eye. So let's see what we can do with them. Chances are she's going to be over here somewhere if she's in the box, which I don't see where else she could be. See how the bees keep trying to get out? It leads me to believe that she's not in here. See how they're all over this queen clip? That leads me to believe that this hive is queenless. Because of course there's no queen in that. I haven't caught a queen. So I'm thinking that this crowd might be queenless. I don't know if she got killed in the fall or maybe I just ain't found her yet. But they're all over this queen clip. I'm gonna let it sit for a little bit longer. I'm beginning to think this one's queenless for some unknown reason. She could have got killed somehow, some way. See how they're not really marching in? They're just kind of fogging the hive a little bit. There's a few down there fanning, but not many. I'm thinking she's queenless. We'll find out. Might leave it here for a couple hours and then come back. Maybe about the edge of dark. Round them up. I'll let you know. Alright, so we let them sit for a little bit, and of course the limb was over here that we cut off. Well, I cut it off and I threw it over here in the field right there, and as you can see they have moved back over here on it. So what we're going to do is shake these bees in the hive. I'm almost 100% sure now that these bees are in fact queenless. So we're going to shake these bees in the hive, take them to the house, and add a frame with a queen cell on it. So stick around. We're going to shake them again. Hopefully they don't tear me up again like they did last time. Alrighty, what I've done, I've got my box set up. I got my radio strap up under the bottom op, so I'm ready to go ahead and strap it down. I'm actually going to go ahead and close the entrance off on this thing, because I'm going to get what I get and the rest of them can figure it out. So here it goes. Of course you're going to see me cover up, because I've already been eat up one time by these. I've already sprayed them down with sugar water one time. I'm going to probably light them up again. Just try to keep them from flying so much. Well, I just looked back at my camera and seen that the battery had died. So what you missed out on because of the dead battery was I shook the bees back in the hive, and I got most of them in there. There's, as far as you can see, there's a few stragglers hanging out. I might try to hit them with a little bit of smoke, which I normally don't use on a swarm, and I wouldn't recommend it, but this is not your normal swarm. So I'm going to smoke them a little bit, see if I can get them to go in the hive. I'm going to close it down, take it to the house. I'm not even going to look in it. I'm 99.999% sure that this hive is queenless. I just talked to the farmer. They were actually on the ground when he found them, and he was coming through with a disc, so the queen could have been run over or covered in dirt and died. So I'm going to try to get the rest of these in the hive, and we'll take them to the house and we'll throw a frame in there with a queen cell on it and let them requeen herself. So let's see what the smoke does. Well, as you can see, I screwed that up. I didn't have all my frames down, so I'm going to give them a few more minutes to get in the hive, and we're going to close it up and head toward the house. Hopefully the wind noise won't be too bad in here. This is the hive that's got the swarm in it. I just pulled a frame out of another hive that's got a queen cell on it. That's a queen cell at the bottom. I shook most of the bees off. I ain't going to get them all off, and I'm not trying to shake that queen cell up too bad, but well, there's 3 queen cells on there, so hopefully, there's 2 more. So hopefully, that hive I took it out of, there's actually 2, probably 3 more queen cells in it. So we're gonna put this one here. Yes, they got honey, some pollen, and some cat brood, and some queen cells to go off of. So let's pop the top on this beast and see how bad they're gonna be pissy, and put them in there, and we're gonna leave them alone for probably about a week or 2, and come back and check them. Put them right here in the middle. Now what should happen is them bees are going to get on that comb, they'll protect the brood, and watch over those queen cells, and hopefully it'll work out. See how the bees are now running to the hive, or to the frame. So there we go. They got something to protect now. Hopefully one of them queen cells will hatch out and be a good viable queen for them. We'll put the top back on here if I can get it to work. I'm putting this ratchet strap on there because we're supposed to have some storms come through tomorrow. I don't want the top to blow off of that. So hope y'all learning from these videos. If you got any questions, just let me know. I'm gonna actually take that. I'm gonna take the block off the entrance too, so they can get in and out and do their little thing. But hope y'all learning from the videos. If you got any questions, just put them in the comments below. I don't know how much of this video I'm gonna be able to use today because it's been so all over the place, but I'm gonna try to make a decent video out of this. But like and subscribe. If you got any questions, put them in the comments. Thank you to all my subscribers. I'm trying to put out more videos just so y'all have new stuff to look at and all the other good stuff. So as always, we'll see you on the next one.